I'd like to start with telling you about myself. I'm Jim Meland. You figured that out. I own a production company in Minneapolis, Minnesota, named Event Sound and Lighting. I've had the company for 20 years. We are a live production rental house. We also do some on-site power. We do special effects. We're kind of the go-to for a lot of, CO2 confetti blowers, upfoggers, snow machines, bubble machines, all that kind of product. A lot of guys come to us in the industry. We do special effects for a lot of the sporting teams in town. We're going to show you the very first episode is going to be the Minnesota Gophers, and it's really interesting because due to COVID, we do it a lot different than normal. So we're going to kind of take you behind the scenes of that in the first episode. Anyways, I've had Event Sound for 20 years. Before Event Sound and Lighting, 1977 was the year, and I was a 17-year-old, and I started to play drums in clubs in Minneapolis. I've been a drummer. I guess you can say I still am, even though I haven't played in a while. But I played for 20 years in Minneapolis, was in several different bands, traveled all over the United States, and a little bit in Europe. I had a great time. I really enjoyed playing a lot. During that time, I also had the availability to get into the retail end of drumming, which was running a drum shop. I really enjoyed that. At first, I kind of didn't know anything about it, and as I learned, I really enjoyed the retail part of it, knowing the product, knowing the reps. I was a buyer, so I kind of enjoyed that end of the business. Maybe that was something, down the road that came to be Event Sound. Maybe you can put those two together. But anyways, I played in town towards the late 1990s. I was basically working, I was playing, and I was doing sound. I was starting to do sound. I met a gentleman named Chris White through our sound guy in the band. And I would call Chris and say, hey, I'm busy, can you help me out? And I kept calling him and calling him and calling him because I was getting work and I was trying to do all this different stuff. And so we kind of started to work more and more together. We decided to open Event Sound in 2000, and we combined our forces. And Chris is a great technician, and that helped a lot to have that. I kind of ran the business, did a lot of the rental. I had a lot of experience in the rental end of the business. So we started Event Sound, and about 5 years ago, Chris left. He is now the video director at a large church in Minneapolis at one of the campuses. I'm going to kind of give Chris a buzz and see if we can get him on one of the shows and have a show with Chris, and he can tell us about what he does. I think you'll find it really interesting. And so that's going to be a future show. Coming up, like I said, the next show, or which would be the second show, we're going to do the Gophers and show you behind the scenes a little bit on that, what we're doing. It is very interesting. So in the meantime, there's a subscribe button right here. I want you to hit that. Help us grow. We need to grow and kind of let people know. Also, there's a bell. Hit that. I believe that sends you a notification when we have a new episode out, and you'll get notified so you can watch. Also, in the comments, if there's something that you're interested in the industry, just type something out. We'll try if we can. We've got a lot of people that I know over the 20 years I've been doing this, and even longer before, way back, whether they're DJs or reps or retail stores, other sound companies even. We're going to kind of give those people a call and try to get them on the show, because that is the industry, and we're going to show you and have them explain what they do. And I think you'll find it interesting, and it'll give you a little bit of a one-stop shop to see everything in our industry. So until the next show, take care.